shoes. Okay. All right, we are rolling. Oh, let me take my shoes off so then that way I let go too.
Thank you for doing this, Maria.
Oh, of course.
I love you so much.
I love you.
I still
Okay.
could get on the table too.
Oh, of course. Okay.
All right.
All right, well, good morning.
Hello.
Thank you for being here today. So we're just here having some tea time with the wonderful Adele. And we're going to just talk about massage therapy and neurodivergence and what that means. So the first question that I have for you, and so what is neurodivergence? Like, I feel like people hear that word all the time, but they don't really know what that means. Can you give us a little more insight?
Yeah, absolutely. So just like anything in the human body, we think of the fingerprints most often, right? But every piece of us is actually totally unique, and all the way down to the cellular level, there's so much variety in what's going on. But there are some patterns that are the most common patterns that work really well for our species of humans to kind of revisit those formats really often. And there are some patterns that are less common. And so if you think about the bell curve of the most typical kind of presentation of how the nervous system can look, there's going to be a lot of people who are falling within this range in the middle, but on both ends there's a lot of variance, and the presentation of that is less typical. And so we'll call the people in the middle of the bell curve neurotypical, the most common, and anything that's outside of that kind of gets this like broad umbrella term, neurodivergence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have told me in the past about how massage therapy can really assist with neurodivergence. What does that mean? Like, does it need help? Like, what are the paradigms of that? What does that mean?
Absolutely. So massage therapy can benefit everyone, of course. Like, it's something that promotes the healing foundational activities on a cellular level. The body turns up the production of endorphins and all kind of neurotransmitters that activate the cellular activity and the neurological activity that keeps the body operating well. So everybody does well with that, but especially for people who are experiencing the world differently from the people around them, whether it's much louder sensory experience from a certain sense, or a combination of sensory experiences like in synesthesia, or in ADHD, a tendency to switch focal points much faster and to process information bits at a higher rate than the regular population. Like, whatever the variation in the neurology is, some extra support on just keeping the nervous system tuned can make a big difference. And of course, the nervous system, just like a muscle, is strengthened with practice. And so just getting on the table, people automatically will make improvements in their coordination and their bodily awareness, their spatial awareness, simply having the feedback of contact, like just the simplest level, like that's going to benefit and help tune nervous systems, and especially nervous systems that may be detuning faster in the types of environments that we're living in.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. Okay. Let's see. I'm seeing if there's any other questions. I'm just gonna edit this out.
Sure.
Oh, here we go. I like this question. So, what inspired you to